What's up guys, I'm Akila. Welcome to my channel. In today's video we're gonna just try a new look that I've never done before and try out some new products that I either got in PR or I recently purchased. So if you would like to see the look that I come out with, please keep on watching. I know I look crazy with these brows and this concealer, but like my favorite concealer that I used to use around my brows expired and it gave me a rash. So now I'm just trying to find a concealer to replace the one that I can no longer use. So I have on ABH Brow Wiz and the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and I used it in Deep Olive. I like the consistency of this concealer, but I feel like I want to go with a shade that's closer to my skin tone because I don't really care for that brightness around my brows. Like with my other concealer, like it was so close to my skin tone that you didn't really notice it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and prep the skin. I got the Laneige Glowy Makeup serum and we're gonna be trying this out today for the first time. It just came out. I'm not even sure if it's released on Sephora yet. Well, by the time this video comes out, it probably will be. It has what is it called? A Doppler? I'm not too sure, but yeah, it has like little pink crystals or something in it. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Happy Hydration Cream on my face before I really go in with that serum. Even though it's called a serum, they kind of described it as a primer. Okay, now we could go in with the serum. It's not like really runny, it's kind of like a gel. Tap it in. It feels really good. Okay, so I was bored on Amazon last night and I purchased a few products from NYX, and I was trying to get that brush that Jackie Aina raves about so much, but I got this one instead, and this is the powder brush. I think the one she uses is the multi-purpose brush, so I'm gonna go back on Amazon and order that when I get the chance. I'm gonna use the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue foundation. This is in shade 129. I'll just tap this on. This is a Juno Cloud Sponge. Lately I've been really loving the Pat McGrath concealer, so I've been like using that like crazy, especially around my mouth because I have darkness, and I put it a little bit under my eyes before I put on the concealer that I use to brighten. For this concealer, when they say full coverage, it's really full coverage. Like all that darkness is gone. Okay, now we can use a lighter concealer. I'm going to use the Dose of Colors concealer in Dark 21. And this is like my favorite concealer. And I'm going to use the Juvias Place foundation stick in Namibia. What do you do first? Like, do you blend out your contour or do you blend out your concealer first? Like, this concealer kind of dries fast, so I don't want to play around and have it dry up on me. So I'm gonna just go ahead and blend it out because I see it drying already. If I was using my Pat McGrath concealer, I could wait, but not with this one. And that's why I like it so much, because I have like creasy under eyes. So the fact that it kind of dries and sets, it doesn't really get the time to go into my fine lines under my eyes. It's pretty much set already. I just gotta go in with my setting powder, and like there's no creases. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend in this contour. So like, what are you guys doing during your break right now from school, work? Like, what are you guys doing? Like, I'm kind of like taking this time to I know I say this a lot, get my ish together. There's so many things that I want to do and accomplish, so I feel like this time to just sit is the perfect time to plot and scheme, figure out what you want to do. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in under my eyes, make sure they're all pressed out, no creasing. This is the Pat McGrath loose setting powder, and inside I mixed it with the Anastasia powder because like the Pat McGrath powder is like really loose, it's really fine, like it goes on, you don't even really see it, but for me it doesn't set my creases. So I mixed it with the ABH powder, which is like a really strong setting powder. It gets in there and it sets. So I thought like mixing them together would make it like perfect for me. Ooh, that does look pretty. Wow, look at them compared to each other. That's nice. Wow, that looks really good. I typically don't bake, but I'm gonna try it today. Like, I don't got nothing to lose, so I'm gonna try it out with this powder mixture. Like, I feel it tightening already, and that's exactly why I don't bake, but we're gonna see what it looks like. Okay, while this settles, we're gonna go ahead and put on some bronzer. I'm gonna use the NYX Cosmetics Brighten and Bronze palette in Deep Rich, and I'm gonna use my new brush. I'm gonna go in with the middle shade Cinnamon Sugar. Like, that packs it on. Like, usually I'm used to using like a more fluffy powder brush, and it kind of like really disperses the product, so I've never seen it this dark on me. I like that though. Okay, and I'm going to take a little bit on my nose. Like, go ahead and start from the bottom of my brow and work my way down. I'm going to go ahead and take this powder off. Since we're in the spirit of using new stuff, I'm going to use my WOWDER powder from Glossier. Usually for this step, I use my Sephora Micro Smooth to kick off the powder that's on my face. And the WOWDER is such a light powder that I think it could do the job. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna remove this powder while applying a powder that's closer to my skin tone. So I'm just gonna buff that in. I have a feeling I'm gonna be hella snatched today. Yeah, like, this is why I don't bake. Like, it's a section right here that's so dry, and you see how dry around my nose looks. That looks, I'm gonna go in with my Morphe Luminous setting spray to bring it back to life. So like, I pretty much drenched my face in it, and I'm going to spread a little bit on my sponge, pat it off. I'm not going to go into it like super wet, and just pat that into the skin. Ooh, that's looking good already. That looks good. Oh, that looks so good. I strongly recommend this setting spray if you have that problem with like looking dry and cakey. Like, MAC Fix Plus is like my go-to, my favorite, but this setting spray, she's cute. She's really cute. She's up there. I've been reaching for it a lot more than I reach for my MAC, so that might be my new fave. I had a bronzer to try out for you guys today. I totally forgot. Okay, so I was sent the Samantha March and OFRA collection. There's a highlighter, blush, and bronzer, and a lip concoction. I swatched the blush earlier, and I don't think it's for my skin complexion. Like, it looks more like my skin than a bronzer. I'm just gonna add it Yeah, it's gonna give that sheen that some bronzers have. Yeah, that's really pretty. Wow, kind of gives me like a glow, more so than a bronzer, because this would be too light. Maybe if I was wearing like a lighter foundation, when I mean lighter, like a less full coverage foundation, this would be like the perfect bronzer. But right now it's not dark enough for this snatch that's going on right now. I'm using it down my nose because I can barely see my nose contour. I'm gonna use the matte side of it because I don't want any shine on my nose. I have very textured skin around my nose, so I don't want that. Okay, yeah, so I could definitely see it. This coffee low-key has me hyped right now. Like, I feel like I'm just everywhere. I just have so much energy. We're doing like a pastel look today. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Eye Putty Primer, and this is in cream. So I'm gonna put a little bit of that on my lid. I'm not gonna go too ham with it because I did a review on this, and you go too ham, like, it's hard to go back. So I'm just gonna focus it on my lid. We're going to be using the Morphe 35 Icy Fantasy palette. I've been walking past this palette in Morphe for like almost a month, and I've been wanting it, but I don't wear that much color, and then I was scared these shades wasn't going to work for me. Palette's like $25. It's affordable for all these shades. And today we're going for a purple look. I should change my lights behind me to purple. So yeah, we're going to be using the purple shades in this palette, which is these on this side. I'm not going for anything intricate. I want something soft and pastel. We're going to start off with this purple shade right here. Okay, yeah, so we're going to stamp that color into my crease. And on my lid too. Just going to put it all over. I didn't really think some of these shades would show up on me. Well, I'm sure a lot of them won't, but this looks pretty good. I couldn't find this on the Morphe site when I tried to buy it, so I had to go on Ulta. End up liking this palette, and you want to pick it up, you might have to go and check out Ulta. Like, because I have hooded eyes, like, it kind of like, I say this in every video, but like when my eyes are open, you can't really see. So I think I'm gonna try to go a little bit above my crease with it and see what that looks like. Better, much better. I do want some shimmer on this look. Let's see which one I'm gonna use. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use this shade right here. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna put this all over my lid. That's so pretty. I'm gonna take a little bit of peach color right here, mix it with a little bit of that purple, and put it on these edges just to add a little warmth to this look. Not even warmth, just a little brightness, because I wanted this to be like a monochromatic look, but it looks a little dead. That's looking better already to me. Okay, so I'm gonna add that purple to my lower lash line. There's a lot of fallout on my face, like on my nose, so these shades are very powdery, and I'm gonna take that pink shade to like blow it out. I'm gonna use the NYX Vinyl liner. This is my first time using this liner. I usually use the e.l.f. one, and this is a very fine point, so let's see how it works. I like get out already. The e.l.f. one, like, it's hard to like get in the inner corner because of the way the brush is shaped. I like it. It like gets really close to the lash line. Because I have hooded eyes, like sometimes it's hard to get the liner the way I want it to look. Like closed, snatched, open, lumpy. I didn't want to add black to my waterline, but I'm gonna have to since I messed it up and like it leaked. This is looking so crazy right now. I hope Eyelashes fixes this because my god, I'm gonna need some thick lashes for this to hide this. I got this little Lash Book from Amazon. It's not like really nicely made, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but it's good for storage. I think that was Monaco by Lilly Lashes. I'm gonna try Lyla. I'm gonna try Lyla. She's pretty thick. If you want to purchase the Lash Book, I'll link it down below. I've been just putting glue on my lash line lately because it's easier. You don't have to wait that long for the glue to dry. So I just put it on like that, and then I take my tweezers and just put the lashes on top. And just like that, so easy. Okay, yeah, so these lashes are like very full, but they're not like really long, at least not what I'm used to. We can move on to a blush now. I'm gonna use the blush in, what is it called? Chiclet. And I'm gonna use both of these shades mixed together. I'm just gonna swirl my brush in that. I went a little heavy on this side, so I'm gonna take my powder brush and just go over it. And then there's also a highlighter in this collection as well, and this doesn't really look like it's up my alley, but we're gonna give it a try. I guess I'm gonna mix them together, put that on top. It's a little icy, you know what I'm saying? It's a little too icy for me. I want to add like a color for the inner corner, more like a highlighter shade. Okay, so it's like a frosty purple in here. I'm gonna tap that and see what that looks like. That's pretty. Yeah, so I'm gonna put it in the inner corner and like take it over my lid a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna line my lips. This is KKW Nude 2. Usually I do Nude 3, but we're gonna try this with this look and see what it look like. There's two products in here, so the long lasting lipstick in the color Story, and then a lip gloss in the color Millie, which is like a holographic gloss. I'm gonna use a little bit of KKW Nude 3 just to go around it. I really like this color. And I'm gonna add a little bit of this gloss on top. Okay guys, this is my final look. You guys see me struggle with this look, especially with my eyeliner. Figuring out this whole hooded eye situation with the liquid liner is still something that I struggle with. Like, let me know down below, what do you struggle with when it comes to doing your makeup? I know I'm not the only one struggling with something. Even though I've been doing my makeup for such a long time, I still struggle with my eyeliner. So yeah guys, this is the final look. I really love that Morphe palette. I can't wait to do other looks with it, like that green, the greens in there. And I did like the products that I tried from OFRA today, even though some of the products I don't feel like is for my skin complexion. There's other ways that you could finesse them and make them work for you. So that's definitely what I did today. Today's video really didn't have like a purpose other than trying out some new products. So If you enjoyed that, please give my video a thumbs up, and if you aren't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.